I'm Chibi Strawberry, the creator of the Cherry SMP, and you, my friend, are lucky because I've decided to open applications to the zipper. Woo! If you're new here, essentially, the Cherry SMP is a Bedrock only server, heavily lore based, which follows a group of little silly characters from many different universes, brought here by a god for unknown reasons for people at the moment. You don't get to know unless you join. Or when the video comes out. Because we are currently really behind on videos. Mainly because of thumbnails. So, if you can draw thumbnails, you might have a higher chance of getting in. I also do want to preference the fact that Cherry SMP is a little more scripted at times compared to most SMP servers. It's not all the time, but still, ever so often, it's like very much you have to get his point and this point and this point and this point. And if that's not your thing, I get it. That's totally fine. Currently I have 5 slots open for new people, but also depending on how many different applications we get and how like solid everyone's characters are, and there might be more than 5. So don't like freak out if it's already been like almost 2 weeks and you still haven't put in your thing yet, and because you still have a chance. You still technically have a chance because I'm gonna be so for real. There are not a lot of active people on this server. So if your character's good and it's promising, you are most likely going to get an exception unless it's super late. Yeah, so like I already stated, we're essentially mainly looking for people who are willing to be active in lore and also bringing really interesting characters that can really change the tides of the story. And also just more people who are willing to join a specific organization that I don't really want to spoil exactly in case you don't get in, and in case people who don't care about getting in and just want to see lore are watching this as well. But there's an organization, and it'd be pretty cool if people join that organization because currently there's like 1 person in it. And that's a slight issue, but that's okay. Obviously, you don't have to, but like it'd be pretty good. It would be pretty cool. Character requirements. Essentially, you can be a humanoid animal, a human, obviously. You can be any type of like mob, like you can be like half gassed, enderman, whatever, if you really want to. My main thing is don't be something like a demon or an angel or like a demigod. Aliens are also okay. Robots, maybe. Depends on your backstory. But those are essentially mainly like the only requirements. We are also really looking for someone who is has the character traits of kind of like a leader who's like willing to like bring people together for a cause. And then obviously also people who join the organization I have to be really careful about talking about because I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure when you turn in your application, there's a little message at the very bottom stating like, oh, who you're gonna get a message from to get like a second interview, blah 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 blah. Make sure on Discord that you allow messages from anyone so they can send messages through, because there is currently not a server. There's not like a community server for this SMP because it's so small. So make sure that's on so you can get the actual, message on if you got in or not. And yeah, that is pretty much it. The form that you must take to be eligible is in the description, and I hope to see you guys here.